Hey, and welcome back. Well, if you made it this far, then you're on part 3. Well, thanks for sticking around, and let's get, right to it. Start it up. So, if you remember from last time, we found all the, the keys, and we opened up the main gate. So now, we're with Roll. We about to go to the main gate. So here we are, just heading down to the main gate. And this is my first time in main gate too. It wasn't as scary as the other 3 gates for some reason. I think maybe it's because of the music. Yeah, but essentially it's just a big circle that goes all the way down. Yeah, a spiral, just like this. Yeah, it wasn't as scary as the other 3. But eventually, you find the main control hub, and well, what do you know? I activate it, and there's 3 more ruins now that I had to go through. Well, they don't tell you that. You have to kind of explore around and find out. But I'm just telling y'all ahead of time. Yeah, so we activate the main gate, and
I just pulled
3 like new ruin, like weird old town thing pops out, and then yeah, so now we just gotta explore them, find them. And then just kind of walking around, I saw this door that led somewhere, so I didn't really know where it went because I've never seen it before. So I decided to go up, into it and out. And well, what do you know? It led to the old city. And I wasn't really sure what's going on, so I thought that maybe I thought I maybe could go into this like building factory. And what did y'all know? We went in, and inside is a giant robot. And you can watch from here.
Diesel, you better not be eating that entire pizza yourself.
And the bonds! They're back!
Hey, you!
We thought they died, but they ain't dead!
Huh?
You're alive!
Yeah,
That's wonderful!
And then Megaman's just happy. No, yeah, you know they should have done though this scene? They should have drawn the little red blushes on Tron's face. That would have made it so much better.
Don't touch me!
Huh?
Oh, the big brother, he getting serious. He don't want nobody messing with his little sister. Yeah, and then so again, it's not a surprise anymore, but surprise! The surprise boss fight with the bonds once more. Yeah, I was not prepared for this boss fight, but luckily this boss fight was pretty easy. All you had to do was just kind of keep at a distance and shoot at the core, just like that. Yeah, so it was pretty easy. You don't really have to do anything. Just keep a distance, shoot the core, and then bam! Look at that! Look at that dodge skills! Oh, another one! Boom! Can't even get me. Yeah, so it was pretty easy. I was not prepared for it, but they didn't make it very hard, so not like you really need to prepare for it. And then there you go, the bonds defeated for the very last time. And at this point, we don't fight them anymore.
Me? My name is Megaman.
Megaman
Volnut.
Megaman Legends.
I've been in this business a long time.
And I just love this soundtrack. This soundtrack is called Sad Teasel Theme. I'm like, what? Sad Teasel Theme. Yeah, it sounds so good. I like it.
I lost, you won. I'm gonna try to forget this entire incident.
Playing like a true sportsman.
See you around.
What is it? Sportsmanship? Yeah, sportsmanship. Teasel showing sportsmanship.
Does this mean I'll never see him again?
Tron,
she getting sad.
once he finds the treasure, we'll wait for our chance and take it from him.
What?
And it's like that.
You didn't think
Her hopes went back up of seeing Megaman again.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, the Tron.
Now that's the Teasel I know.
Never giving up.
Old Teasel never gives up.
Oh yeah.
That treasure sooner or
Yes,
later.
just like I said
One way
before.
or the other.
Yeah, the bonds, they remind me so much of Team Rocket. Maybe that's why I like them so much. Yeah, so then we call it walkie-talkie, and then we, call roll up, and give her some of like the parts that we found in the dungeon, and we get a drill. And the drill, it's useless, honestly. The only use for the drill is to like break down walls like this. Boom. And then so with I just went around, broke a whole bunch of walls, and then eventually I found another one of the ruins that popped up, which is this one right here. So we go inside, and I was like, what the hell is going on?
Must be where the portal-
And mind you, at this point, I still had this freaking useless drill arm on. And I tried to leave, but they wouldn't let us leave. So I was like, fuck it. I left, and then I came back with this new weapon that I have. It's called, I don't know what it's called. But basically, it's just homing missiles. And I spent 5 hours grinding this weapon out to the max. You know, because you have to spend money to max it out. So I spent 5 hours just grinding for money over and over and over again until I maxed it out, which was like around 1.6, 1.7 million zenny to max it out. And yeah, with that, we get our first key. And then the second ruin, our underground city, is in the uptown, basically. And this boss, and then you met with the boss, right? Like, this boss is really easy. We just shoot at its butt whenever it opens up. I know, it sounds kind of weird, but you shoot at its butt when it opens, and then it dies. It's like a caterpillar. You kill it off section by section. I thought that was kind of neat how they did that.
Huh?
And then with the boss dead,
like a door opening
we get our second key. Yeah, and then look at this. Yeah, these like buildings, they remind me of like the Minecraft, you know, this pyramid in the deserts. Yeah, and then, I didn't know this, but the first ruin that you're supposed to go into, it was actually in the old city where you were fighting Teasel, Bond, and Tron. Yeah, but I didn't go to that one, so that was the last one I went to. So I backtracked, I went back to the old city, and I went in there and killed all the enemies, and eventually the door opened up, and then I got the last key,
like a door opening
the first key, but I didn't get it at the first, so it's last for me. Okay, yes. Yeah, so then having all the keys obtained, we just go back to the main gate, and down we go in a spiral circle back to the main control hub. Oh no, not main control. We actually go all the way down to like a different area where that was previously locked, and then you have to have the keys open. So I used up all the keys, all 3 keys. We opened it up.
What is this? The third door.
Yep. And then we going, but it's weird. Like we see this room with a map of Kellogg's Island, and what is this weird chamber?
This is the first time I've ever been here, but I feel like I've seen this before.
So this is where like a whole bunch of twists and turns happens and shit goes down. This is like the main. This is like the, like the mysteries revealed through the whole game. Well, kind of.
It's a man? A person?
Yeah, I'll let y'all watch a little bit, and I'll kind of explain if
Was
this
it
is
you
your first
who
time.
woke me? It is somewhat earlier than I had planned, but no matter. Thank you for awakening me. Have we met before? Oh, please forgive me. You are a purifier model, assigned to the direct command of Mother. As I recall, you were designated Megaman Trigger.
Yeah.
Please forgive me.
So
I
at
did
this
not
point,
recognize you in your current configuration.
we find out Megaman's real name. He is Megaman Trigger,
You don't remember?
and he is
I see.
a purifier model.
You
That's
have
what they
suffered
call.
memory loss.
So I'm guessing
Yes?
a
Then for what
purifier
purpose have you
models is
awakened
to
me?
purify,
That
the
your
world or
reason
the
for coming
earth
here
of something.
is to purge the carbons that have overpropagated
Yeah,
during the
the
time I was
carbons,
inactive.
which
Carbons. Do you mean the people on the island?
yeah.
Carbons
So
hit
essentially
mass
they're
population
like
model
ancient
two.
robots or machines, sentient beings, and then. I just thought it was so funny. It's like surprise. Yeah, and so Teasel and Tron, they follow us down to the
Something
main
tells
gate
me
to
he's
steal the
not kidding
treasure.
either. I really think he plans to kill everyone on the island.
Diesel, we've got to do something. We've got to stop him.
Besides, do you think we could beat him?
Well, what about Mega Man?
Yeah, so this is actually why I like the Bonds.
Here's a problem.
They're just like Team Rocket. They're like evil,
Hey, Tron!
but
how
they're
do
not
you
like
stop this thing?
all evil, you know?
Oh, this? Like this?
And kaboom! Yep.
Mega Man,
Look at that.
Are you all right?
Ancient security lightning device
Come on,
stopped by
hurry
a
up!
kick
He's
from a little
getting
girl.
away!
Right.
It's not over between you and me. I won't forgive you if you die or anything stupid like that, so
Ooh.
be careful in there, okay?
Oh, this is like, this is like,
Right.
this is like
See you
true
later.
tsundere-ness from Tron. And that's why I like Tron. I think she's a pretty good fit, yeah, for Mega Man. But, you know, we follow the mysterious man, and then we see this giant refractor. Look at it, it's rainbow, it's prismatic, and we find out that the dude, his name is Megaman Juno. And they're all Mega Man, so there's like a lot of Mega Mans, but the Mega Man that we are playing is actually called Megaman Trigger, and he's I guess a newer model of the ancient sentient beings, whatever they are, you know? I guess their role, you know, is to, you know, keep track or cleanse, purge, purify the carbons, which are humans. Because humans, they're like overtaking the world, they're like causing pollution, they're just, you know, using
It
all the
appears
resources.
I
basically.
miscalculated the odds of your ability to escape that trap. You are, however, too late.
Yeah,
Eden was activated as soon as I entered this room.
yeah. So Eden is basically just a weapon of mass
It cannot be
destruction.
deactivated as long as I, the master key of this island, remain here in this control room.
Yeah, so this dude, his name is Megaman Juno, and he,
All that remains
so basically
now
like every
is to wait
island
for Eden
or
to enter
every major
transmission range
city,
and send the command to execute the
They have,
reorganization
like,
of this island.
a Mega Man, you know, in control of that area, like a certain area. It's
Once
just not
that
one
command
of
is
he
received,
probably
The
controls like this,
10,000 workers
like a
aboard
radius
Eden
of
will
this
execute
island.
it immediately. My
Yeah, and the
estimates indicate
job is
their
just
work will be
to
completed in
purify,
less than 5
I
minutes.
guess, keep track of the carbons, keep their numbers low, not too high. They cause destruction to the planet again, I guess. Yeah, so then he summons from outer space we don't know what it is, but it's a sphere, and no, well, not a sphere. It's like a cylinder, and I guess inside that, you know, cylinder coming from space, it's a weapon of mass destruction, or it's probably like 1,000, you know, machine of just like death machines in there, like Terminators, you know. They're just gonna open up, start popping out, and like boom, 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 bah, killing everybody, you know.
Now that Eden has been activated, any further interference from you will remain on file, thus tarnishing my operating record. Fortunately, you are suffering from memory loss and fragmentation.
Yeah, so then Mega Man,
Therefore, as keeper of this island, I hereby
Mega Man
exercise
Trigger,
my prerogative
the one
of
that we are
correctional
playing with,
dispensation.
I think he my theory is
Allow
that
me to rephrase.
he finally
I will
realized
exercise my
what,
authority
you know, his
to terminate your
existence
program.
was for. Basically, his existence is to just kill, use as a weapon of mass destruction. So he erased his own memory and, you know, defied the hive mind. Basically, that's it, the mother. Yeah, so yeah, they're throwing a boss fight.
It would appear that I have
This
made
dude
an
was
error.
kind of hard, honestly. I just had the wrong weapon. Like, this homing missile weapon is not good for this fight. If I would do it again, I would probably use the grand grenade, the one the bomb they throw
You
out.
nearly
That would have been
successfully
more
terminating my
effective,
life
I
support
believe.
subroutine
Yeah,
functions.
but we thought we
do not
defeated
focus.
him, but you know what? He's gonna pull Frieza. This ain't even my final form! And then he levels up, and then boom. He gets a bigger, better, and stronger mechanical body. And then, surprise, round 2. Fight!
Are you ready?
Ooh, and I just love how he says that. It's so eerie and at the same time, like, damn, unsettling. Yeah, so this one, it was a little bit harder than the first one. I'm not gonna lie, I almost died, but being the pro gamer that I am, we eventually win. Yeah. And yeah, he's dead. Yeah, that was pretty hard though, honestly.
It appears I was in
I
error
just
assuming that a
was not,
bureaucratic model
you know,
such as
equipped
myself
to
would be
fight
able to best
this
do in
boss,
hand-to-hand
yeah.
combat. However, I was successful in keeping you occupied long enough for Eden to achieve optimal altitude before you could interfere.
Yeah, so he stalled us long enough for Eden, this little cylinder-looking thing, to unleash its destructive powers to destroy Well, not destroyed,
This is
but just
Megaman
kill
Juno,
all life
bureaucratic
forms on the
model third
island.
Class.
Carbons.
Authorization number 8677. Requesting a reinitialization of this island's systems and a memory backup of its bureaucratic systems.
Yeah, so they're all the
Stop it!
Megamans, they're all
If you wish to
connected
shoot me,
through
please do
the
not
mother,
hesitate.
which is like a hive
My
mind. So
program
they are.
has already been backed up in Eden's central core. I eagerly await my next.
Yeah, so this is the weird
Act-
part. Yeah, so they're
Dictate.
all connected. And I guess Mega Man, he didn't want to be part of this no more, so he erased his memories and, you know, blocked himself from Eden, basically, because he didn't want to be used as a weapon of destruction anymore. I'm guessing that's where the game is taking. Just a theory for now. We don't know.
Execution of Catalog's reinitialization program will commence in 100 seconds.
What should I do?
And then,
Interrupt command. Priority command rerouted to Purifier First Class Mega Man
yeah,
Trigger.
at first I'm like, what?
Under
Who the fuck
suspicion
is
of
talking?
malfunction,
And then it's the
Bureaucratic
monkey.
Model Third Class Juno has been
It's
deactivated
Jada.
from Mega Man Trigger as per Ordinance 103.
And it just gets weirder and weirder.
Mega Man Trigger
Just
hereby
watch.
requests the indefinite postponement of the previous reinitialization order and the deletion of Bureaucratic Model Juno's backup data. Trigger hereby assumes all bureaucratic authority for the district and will petition Mother for guidance at a future date.
Command reroute.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, they're all connected through the mother, who we don't know who that is. I don't know. We haven't got to that point yet. Yeah, but not. Yeah, this is where the you know, like the big twist. Is that what they call it? The big twist. Yeah, so Mega Man, you know, like we kind of find out the reason why he lost his memories is because he erased them and then he transferred it onto data because he created data. Mega Man Trigger created data to put his memories into data so that he wouldn't have memories anymore, and also to like kind of block himself away from the
Data?
mother or
There's
Eden.
nothing to worry
So
about anymore.
yeah, listen
Mega Man.
listen real quick.
Everything should return to normal shortly.
Do you know who I am?
I'm your peripheral memory storage device. You originally created me so your memory couldn't be scanned by Mother too. I can't tell you anything yet, but soon I'll be able to tell you everything. What you are, why you lost your memory, your original function, and mission.
Yeah, so I'm guessing Mega Man's original mission was to destroy all life forms on the planet. Basically, he's
Mega Man, are you
basically
alright?
Mega Man is Ragnarok.
Gramps
He
and
is
I
the
were working on
Ragnarok.
the radio
You know,
forever, but couldn't get it
he
to work.
is the Ragnarok that will
Megaman,
kill all
you
life
won't
forms for the
believe
world
what
to
we
start
saw.
over. I'm
I'm
guessing
glad
that's
these
the
old
original
eyes of
mission,
mine lasted
but I'm
long
not sure
enough to
though.
see it.
Just my theory.
Calm down, Gramps. He's been like this ever since... Huh? Mega Man? Are you alright?
Oh, it's nothing. Really. I'm sorry that I scared you.
You're always running off like that, making me worry myself sick over you.
Yeah,
But
and I like these little
I know
interactions
you'll
too
always make it
between
back.
Mega Man and Roll.
I have
You know,
faith in you.
yeah, you already see it, man.
Thanks.
Capcom's
See you
already
soon.
shipping Mega Man and Roll. Like, there's no
Dana,
other way.
let's
They're
go.
shipping them already. Yeah, so this is basically it. This is the end of Mega Man Legends.
Mega Man!
Ready.
You know, we beat the final boss. The final boss is Mega Man Juno, and it just basically gave us more questions than answers. Honestly, like, yeah,
Alright, we're
it
ready to go
completely
anytime
blew
you
away my
want.
mind. I didn't even realize any of this when I was a little kid when I
Do you
beat it
really-
for the first time.
So soon, after all you've done for us.
Yeah, but in
Please
playing
stay
it
a
again
while
now,
longer.
I'm
We
like,
haven't had the
whoa,
chance to thank you
there's like a
properly.
larger overarching
We don't
plot
want to
line
stay.
in Mega Man
It's
itself
just that
that's
we've got some
not directly
unfinished business
introduced
that we've
in the
got to
game,
take
you know,
care
which is I like that. I like that
That's
kind of
right.
style.
Besides, now that we've got a refractor for the flutter, it's time for us to go.
Yep. So
If
then
you
now we
must
fixed our
go,
flutter,
won't
the
you at
airship.
least come to
We're
town and say
bouncing
goodbye to
off to the
your
next
family?
island, steal more treasures in the
I
ruins.
suppose we should
You know,
at
doing our
least say
same thing
goodbye,
grave robbers
eh?
do.
Hey, Mega Man, why don't you go? Give him our best.
Yeah, so at this point, the mayor tells us to go say goodbye to everybody in town.
And say goodbye to
And I didn't really know
I'm going.
that there were these little extra side missions that you could do, so I didn't really do any of them, which was just, you know, help the villagers. So I didn't help any villagers at all, except for the Junkman, because he's a mandatory villager that you had to help out, you know. Yeah, so basically, yeah, that's really the only one that I really talked to, because I didn't really help anybody else. And there's a lot of them, honestly. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah, but look at this. They're still calling us hippopotamus all the way to the end of the game. They don't know that our name is Megaman, even though they've seen it on TV. I just thought that was so funny. Yeah, so the Junkman and his wife, they still calling us hippopotamus. You know, to them, we are forever Mr. Hippopotamus, which in my book is okay. Yeah, so I thought it was kind of bittersweet, you know, having to say goodbye to everybody, because we spent like a good deal in this town. Yeah, and then this is one of the girls. She was in the hospital. I didn't know this before, but I went up and like checked out a little bit on the wiki or whatever. And apparently, if you like, you know, donate money to her hospital, they'll get better equipment, which will in time let her heal her legs and she'll be able to walk. Which I didn't know, so I didn't do it. So she didn't get to walk at the end of this playthrough. Yeah, so that's it. And we're bounced out. We leave and we're flying off to our next adventure. Yeah, I thought it was kind of bittersweet. Yeah, maybe if I play this game again, I'll probably go back and do a little side quest, you know, help out all the villagers or townspeople, whatever you call them. Yeah, especially the girl in the wheelchair. 'Cause I thought that was just so sad. There's, you know, like, she was just trying to walk, but she never could because the hospital was too poor for, you know, equipment.
After all that, we still didn't find out anything about your mom and dad. Or
Yeah, so, yeah, there it is again. Yeah, so,
Can't be helped.
yeah, they never told us
Like
in the
we
beginning,
meant to
but
come
yeah.
here in the first place, right?
Yeah,
But
so
everything worked out in the
basically,
end,
Ro, her
right?
parents are gone because they went on they went on a dig to find the mother lode, and they never came back.
Underground?
Huh? Yeah. Well, not really.
Yep,
Don't
and we
worry
still,
about it.
yeah, and so I guess the
Well,
bigger,
I don't know,
the big
but
question now is, who
Don't
is
ever
Mega
forget
Man?
that I'll always believe in you,
What was
okay?
his original purpose? You know,
No.
why did he erase his memories, and why did he create? Yeah, and why? Yeah, what is he? What's his
Mega Man?
objective? I guess
Okay.
that's a big question now. But look, before
What
we
is it?
leave, we see everybody outside.
Left. Huh? Okay.
They're just like waving goodbye and, you know, like giving us a send off. I thought this was so nice. Yeah, it's kind of sad. We've been here for a long ass time, and damn. But you know what? This ain't the end though. This is actually the beginning of a new adventure. We're trying to find out who we are and Ro's
As you can
parents.
see, the people of Catalogs have come out to send them off and wish them well.
Hey, everybody!
They were all really nice people.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Now actually watching this, yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of sad.
Okay.
It's kind of sad that we gotta leave these guys. But you know, at the end of every story, a new one begins. No, that's just the way of life. And there you go. We have just beaten Megaman Legends. Although we didn't like, you know, do any of the little side quests to help the townspeople. I didn't realize that was a thing until I beat in the game. Yeah, that's basically the entirety of it. You know, those could be considered side stories. But yeah, this game was like way better than I remember as a kid. You know, I just loved the voice acting and like all these crazy shit that was happening as a kid. But now that I actually understood the overarching plot and all that extra shit, it's like, damn, this game was really well crafted. You know, I think Capcom, they had a pretty, I don't know what kind of budget they have for this game, but the voice acting though, that must have took like a big cut out of their budget, because this game was relatively small. If you didn't notice, everything happened all on the island. Oh, and the ending too. So this is a credit. I'm just gonna stick a little bit long. If you don't want to listen to me ramble on, you can just kind of skip to the end to find out, you know, what happens to the bonds. But basically, I'm gonna give you my little opinion about it. So basically, Mega Man, the beginning, I thought that, you know, there wasn't really, if you didn't read the, you know, the manual that was inside the case, you wouldn't really know what's going on. I think you need to read it to have a fuller understanding of the game, which is the, you know, the story aspects. But otherwise, if you're not looking about the story, or you don't care about it, you don't need it. It's totally fine. And also, I like how in the beginning they threw in all the action, because you know, right off the bat you got the boss fights, you know, with Tron, and then after that you got no break. And then you got another boss fight with Bond, and after that you get a little short break, and you got a fight with Teasel. You know, it was like really fast paced boss fights right at the very beginning before you even like able to go on an actual dig. And then in the middle of the game, that's where the dig happens, and that's where you explore more of the ruins. And I thought that was pretty good too, because the ruins, like, they were freaking scary, man. I'm not gonna lie, like the dungeons to get the keys to open the main gate, like the soundtrack or the music for those dungeons were, woo, it was hella good. It was on point. It set the atmosphere for like this kind of airy, scary, unknown dungeon slash ruins, you know. So that was pretty good. And at the end, I guess this is the end part of the game right here. This is where I mainly just grinded, because I already kind of explored everything in the middle part of the game. And so basically I grind for like 5 hours to max out, you know, the homing missile weapon, which was supposedly the strongest one. But honestly, you don't need to grind at all to beat the game. You could beat the game with the grenade, you know, the one I used to kill basically everything in the middle part of the 3-part series. That was basically it, yeah. And I guess overall, you know, it was fun. It was enjoyable. I think I would have liked it more if I did the side quests and got to know the townspeople a little bit more. But other than that, I thought it was pretty fun, and I thought it was pretty fun. It was enjoyable. The only thing I didn't like was just grinding for money, you know, because that took a while. You're basically just going through the same dungeons over and over and over again. It's just like, at some point I just like kind of, you know, grinding on one screen and on another screen watching like movies and YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, but this like ending, I like how they incorporate like the, you know, the voice lines from the actual game into like the ending credits, you know. Here, another weird trivia too is that this ending credit theme in the Japanese version, they had like an actual like song that was in Japanese, and I don't think, you know, the people back then in 1997 when this game came out, you know, Americans, they didn't, I don't know, they just don't like any Japanese stuff. Even when you look back at it now, like with anime, the old 90s animes, a lot of stuff is censored out. Like Pokemon, for example, Brock's famous line, would you like some jelly-filled donuts? And it's a freaking onigiri. So yeah, so they just kind of replaced the original like Japanese song with this like remix, which is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. It's not bad. Yeah, so that's basically about it, you know. And if you're still here, if you're wondering, you know, what happened to Tron, Bond, and Teasel, well, here you go. Just continue watching all of this, and you know, you find out what happened next. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for sticking around, I guess. Peace. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. So there's a part 2. I might eventually make part 2 sometime later, you know, if I feel like it. I have played part 2, but that was back when I was a little kid. Now, I didn't really grasp the entire plot line, so I might play it again. I don't know. But yeah, thank you for sticking around, though. See ya.
Hey, Tron! Can't this thing go any faster?
No, it can't. I had to gather up all the spare parts from everything he blew up to build this.
That's right! That's right!
We'll just have to rough it until we get to the next island. If we sell what we found, we'll get back what we lost and then some. We'll live like kings! Who would have thought there was such a huge refractor down there, and all we had to do was just wander in and pick it up? I told you we'd have the last laugh.
That's assuming we make it to the next island without sinking. Oh well, at least he's in a good mood.